So I think it's very difficult to imagine a world with 4 degrees more, and human beings in this world. So it's a big challenge. So these climate changes have always happened, but the period in these moments are very slow, and now the human species achieved to make this change in 200 years' time. So is that enough time to adapt as human species to this climate change? I don't know. It also could be a really wonderful world, really tropical world with a lot of plants, a lot of rain, a lot of sun. Maybe it's a paradise. We don't know, but maybe it's a dead world. Maybe the climate change also makes lots of parts of the globe uninhabitable. That means a lot of migration. That means lots of social conflicts. So we see what will happen. I think the issue here is how can society adapt to this in the most human way, like with the least violent way. And it's something as society we have to sort out. And architecture is a small piece in this big challenge we face. So we will have to adapt to this, but we also have the task to reduce the emissions in order to not to make it even worse. No, so as architects or as actors in this in constructing and designing the human habitat for living, we need to address both things, adaptation and mitigation. We're trying to have this awareness of what we're doing and how we're doing to create spaces that are capable to make community happen.
And I think that somehow this is like a forced opportunity to think us as a society and as an architects of where are we getting the things and what things are we using and what the temporality of these things and if it's worth to use them, no? So I mean to ask for a fruit that has been traveling around or across the ocean, I mean it's just not what we should be pushing also into architecture, no? So it's somehow the same that we are trying to do with our projects, is to look around and understand where we are standing and what elements and what materials and what opportunities we can get out of the immediate context now. For example, I was born in a really hot city in the north of Mexico that is actually not really designed to the site. No, I mean the weather there changed a lot during the last 20, 30 years, so they were not really prepared to the actual situation, the actual climate. But I will say that the mainly personological thing is that everyone is always looking for shadow, no, and how to cool down the spaces and the buildings. And so, I mean, for the last research that we have been working on, so different projects, so we have been learned that you can find, I mean, you can get shadows or micro shadows in the facade. You can get shadows in some like systems that work along with the buildings that may require like some human action, but this also like helps to get a living building all the time. I would say, of course, there are some proportions of the spaces that also help with the heat control of the interior, ventilation. We need to find some solutions of many kinds, like working with vegetations, materials, proportions, ventilations, or even mechanical things that are not really technological, no, but these are more like artifacts, no.
There are also some dilemmas of this hotter climate, because as in hot humid climates there are limitations of what passive design can do in order to be comfortable, because there's no mean to reduce humidity in the air without without putting in energy through mechanical installations or air conditioner or something like that. The vernacular solution to deal with this climate is constant ventilation. That means open spaces, a roof for shadow, and open spaces where the air runs through all the time, and the body can sweat and can download this heat with the air that flows through. So there's the language, the architectonic language can not just be a reproduction of the vernacular. It has to be like this confrontation about technology and about future building techniques and so on and so forth. It's not just looking to the past, it's learning from the past, learn the methodologies, how it works, and put it into the current context where we need to talk about industrialization, serial production, and all these things, but with solutions that we know that worked and that work.